Saugata Roy, TMC Lok Sabha MP, is also joining us at this point in time to talk more about this. Mr. Roy, I appreciate you joining us. Well, the Cabinet has approved the One Nation, One Poll report. In your opinion, are simultaneous elections feasible in India? And will the TMC oppose the bill if it comes in the Parliament's winter session, or be ready to discuss it in detail?
I don't think it is feasible. The government is trying to force the thing of one nation, one election. When the Ramnath Kovind committee went around, then also most opposition parties, the India allies, they opposed this. Because as it happens, today assembly elections in different states have been held in different times in the past. For instance, in West Bengal, we had assembly elections 2.5 years ago. And Jammu and Kashmir is having assembly elections now. Maharashtra will be having assembly elections after a month. So the problem will be that the center would have to dissolve several state assemblies to make this one nation, one vote a possibility. We think it will interfere with the democratic rights of the people. So we shall oppose it, both within the parliament and outside the parliament. We do not think that this matter of saving costs is such an important matter. In a country like ours, preserving democracy and holding democratic elections on time is worth any cost. So, though the government has gone through the proposal, there would be opposition to it from all sections of society, including all the political parties.
So what are your concerns actually about the One Nation, One Poll report? Because those dissenting the idea are highlighting the implications on the federal structure.
No, yes, there are implications on the India's federal structure. While the central government is constituted through one election, state governments are constituted at different times. And this diversity is the key to India's federal structure. Any effort to tamper with that will lead to loss of federal character of the Constitution.
So the government will have to bring about a constitutional amendment in their endeavor to bring about one nation, one election. What challenges do you foresee in this process?
There will be very large number. There would have to be very large number of constitution amendments, and it will be opposed. These amendments will be opposed at every stage. So even in the democratic process, it will be very difficult for the center and the BJP party to implement.
So you've emphasized that the TMC will oppose the bill, but the report poses that the burden on the exchequer will reduce considerably with simultaneous elections. Should India still not consider this idea?
We are aware of this matter, that holding elections every now and then is a costly process. But since we started with elections together. But over the years, different states have gone through president's rules at certain times. Elections have not been held together. Even parliament elections have not been held at exactly 5 years gap. You know, in the 90s, in 96, 98, 99, parliament elections were held at short gap. So the process is as such distorted. Any effort to change it will lead, as I said, to tampering with the federal structure of the constitution. Whereas what you are saying about expenditure and costs incurred in having elections at different times is well taken. I think it's in the interest of democracy. It is neither advisable nor feasible to go ahead with the proposal that has been passed by the Union Cabinet today.
Right, sir. So if not simultaneous polls, how do we get out of this practice of facing elections every 3 months? Don't you think that affects the governance?
It does at the state level. It does. But in India, the main power is concentrated in centre. Centre can have elections every 5 years. So the rest is not as important as holding the federal elections together. So it's not as big a problem as is being made out to be.
Sir, appreciate you taking out the time and speaking with NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.